and Prajongjai. That's a match that's coming up here on Court 2. We're just looking at that draw. They are in a tough half of the draw, both these pairs. The winner of this match will face either one of Jeong and Kim, the Koreans, or Obanama and Lam of America. That's in the quarterfinals, with potentially Matsumoto and Nagahara awaiting in the semis. As you see the players make their way onto the courts, this will be their 5th meeting between these two, with Kititharakul and Prajongjai leading that head-to-head at 3-1. Iwanaga and Nakanishi coming off an impressive semi-final run in Denmark last week. As you can see there, it's a 2-1 head-to-head lead, with their last meeting at the Hong Kong Open back in 2023.
Red or black, what do you choose? Black. Red for you.
And that was
red,
when...
your choice. Receive, who will receive?
Kititharakul and Prajongjai won 21-14, 14-21, 23-21. They also met this year at the Arctic Open in the semi-finals in Finland a couple of weeks back, and the Thai pair won that one too, 21-15, 21-14. So that takes their head-to-head actually to 3-1. In fact, the last time that Japan or the Japanese pair won, you'd have to go back to the Malaysia Masters this year in the first round, where Iwanaga and Nakanishi won 21-10, 13-21, 21-18. Iwanaga, 24 years of age. They're currently ranked 15th in the world alongside Nakanishi. That's the best ranking that they've enjoyed in their careers. They first got to number 15 in the world in October last year and have been on and off enjoying that position. 2023 win-loss stands at 24-19 before this tournament. They beat Lee and Tung in the first round, 26-24 in the first game, and 21-17, 48 minutes. It was a tight first round encounter that Iwanaga and Nakanishi came through against. And, well, as I mentioned, the Denmark Open run that they had, where they lost in the semi-finals to Chun and Jia, and then also semi-finals of the Arctic Open. So this is their best spell in the season so far for the Japanese pairing. Jongkulpan Kititharakul, now 30 years of age, from Chiang Mai, Thailand, enjoying their world ranking of number 11 at the moment, but they've gone up as high, as you see there, to number 5 in the world. December 2022 was when they enjoyed that career high ranking of 5. Ravindra Prajongjai, the far end of your screen there in the red. She's also 30 years of age, and their win-loss record in 2023 stands at 29-22. So similar kind of percentage as the Japanese pairing. And they saw off a very, very good pair, the number 6 seeds, Zhang Shuxian and Zheng Yu, in the first round, 22-20, 21-15. So they made the right start here at the Glass Arena after a big win. The umpire for this match is Yasan Sairali of Mauritius, and he's joined in the service judges chair by Chrysanti Larue of Greece. These are your officials for this match. So recent form, of course, the head-to-head record recently favors the Thai, but recent form, as in the build-up to this tournament, favors Japanese, because Kititharakul and Prajongjai's last tournament at the Denmark Open, they lost in the second round to Chun and Jia in 2 games, but they did reach the final of the Arctic Open 2 weeks ago in Finland, where they lost to China's Liu and Tan 13-21, 22-24. So very similar kind of run-ins they've had into this French Open, and we'll have to wait and see who comes out on top in this match. But it is going to be a close one, that's for sure. The final test of the shuttle. And it'll be Jongkolpan Kititharakul who'll serve to get this match going.
On my right, Rin Iwanaga and Kie Nakanishi, Japan. And on my left, Jongkolpan Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai, Thailand. Jongkolpan Kititharakul to serve to Kie Nakanishi. Love all. Play. Service over, 1 love.
Oh, first point being won at the net, really, by the Japanese. It was a good
Service
return.
over, 1 all.
There from the Thai pair. And slower shot from Kititharakul. Oh, she tried to smash that, but it went straight into the net. Try to change the pace there. Iwanaga, and it found the net instead. Just looking for the kill shot. In the second rounds, Iwanaga and Nakanishi have a win-loss record this year of 8-5. They won 5 second round matches of their last 6. That kind of gives you their idea of their form. For Kititharakul and Prajongjai, that second round win-loss record stands at 8 wins to 7 losses. They've had 3 wins in their last 5 second round matches. So the Japanese with a slightly better record at the moment. That could all change, of course, in this match. And nice slow drop from the back court from Prajongjai.
Service over.
Reacted to that a little too late, finds the net instead. Much more aggressive
3 all.
from the far end of the court. She was trying to do that earlier in the point when she changed the direction and the pace of the shuttle quickly. Good serve.
4-3.
Quick serve. I can tell you the conditions as far as the glass arena is concerned. It's pretty even, pretty normal. Nothing crazy happening. No real
Service
drift
over.
to be worried about.
4 all.
It gets a little bit slower when the shuttles fluff up. That's what Here's the report from the courts. I can tell you, pretty warm inside the arena, so there's no air conditioning at all. And so we'd imagine that this is going to be all about control, the matches in this arena.
4.
Players and pairs who take control of the exchanges will, most of the time, come out on top. That's what the conditions suggest. Well left.
6-4.
Won that Arctic Open. The Thai pair beat the Japanese pair in the semifinals by straight games, and that was their first straight games win over these two. Previous 3 games have all gone to 3 before the Arctic Open.
4.
So that was the first time we see a 3-point lead established in this game as Kititharakul and Prajongjai try to make their move here. On a 4-point run as well. That's called in. Misjudgment
5-7
from Prajongjai there. She thought that was on its way out, but it landed well in. You can see the frustration at the back of that decision on her face.
Fault.
Very nice return.
8-5.
She aimed it straight towards her opponent, Kititharakul, and kept the shuttle low as well.
Service over. 6.
When it comes to the flatter exchanges, the Japanese pair have certainly been the sharper of the two. Whereas every time the rally is lengthened and we go into a well-constructed point is when we see the Thai players make their move, like this one here. Again, rushed into it.
Over. 9-6.
She had all the time to play it, Nakanishi, but found the tape instead. Really high lift.
Service
Easy
over.
kill
7
for Iwanaga.
9. Player change. Service over. 10-7.
So the Thai pair ensuring that they hold on to this little cushion that they've created, 3 points. Strong hit from the backcourt by Prajongjai there. Brings the shuttle down. Now well rotated, and it's Kititharakul who kills off the point. 11-7 at the break. And it's the world number 11s who have an 4-point cushion here in the first game. They rotated well there between the two, Kititharakul and Prajongjai, before Kititharakul just took control of the net. And Nakanishi with not much to do. Iwanaga too. Left helpless. 11-7 at the break.
Go to 20 seconds. Go to 20 seconds. Coach. Rawinda.
Left-hand, right-hand combination
11,
of
7,
Iwanaga and Nakanishi
play.
might prove tricky for some, but at the moment, Kititharakul and Prajongjai have handled that challenge well. 11-7 up after the break.
12,
And they've
7.
certainly been the more dominant in the front court. Every opportunity they've gotten, they've attacked and killed off the points at the net.
Thirteen, 7.
Japanese attempt has been quite subdued so far. Now she took that early and misses it on the follow-up.
14,
Nakanishi,
7.
who took the initiative in the penultimate shot there, and then just goes long on the follow-up. And she'll be ruining that mistake, because now it's a 7-point lead for the Thai pair. Every time
7.
these exchanges get longer,
No, didn't disturb.
it's
Okay.
Kititharakul and
Lay up.
Prajongjai who come out on the winning end. They just seem to have a lot more patience and awareness in their building of these rallies. That's what it seems like at the moment. It's a 6-point run for them now. That one.
Service over, 8-15.
Beautifully struck by Nakanishi, trying to make amends for her previous mistake. Just straight down the line.
Service over, 16-8.
Errors have been concerning as far as the world number 15s are concerned. It's uncharacteristic for them to make that many mistakes at the net. That's a
Service
nice
over,
return. Nakanishi
9-16.
pouncing on the shuttle.
Service
Lovely
over,
drop.
17-9.
Kititharakul with the deception there. Chooses for the slower drop then.
Service over,
Favors returned.
17.
We've seen that happen
Service over,
again and again.
18.
Nakanishi trying for the
Three.
flat forehand, continues to find the net. And she's got to fix this fairly quickly, otherwise this match is going to get away from them. Well left, lands out.
Service over, 11-18.
But they'll be pretty happy with this start, Kititharakul and Prajongjai. Not really been troubled. Haven't had to go into too many long rallies. Had control of this first game from about 4-all.
Service over, 19-11.
Not enough height on that backhand from Nakanishi there. Goes for the clear, and then here on the backhand. Tries to get above the tape and struggles. Well, they've been dominant at the net, these two, Kititharakul and Prajongjai, and
11.
now brings up numerous game point opportunities in the first. 20-11 up. It's been pretty smooth sailing for the world number 11s.
Game.
They convert on the first opportunity here.
First game
And it's
won by
Kititharakul and Prajongjai who've taken the first game in double quick time. 16 minutes played and they've gotten the advantage, 21-11. If we look at the game point once more. Having a go at Iwanaga on that occasion. Pounding down the shuttle towards her backhand, that too. She really couldn't respond appropriately. And that means that it's Kititharakul and Prajongjai who are up 21-11.
自分サーブリターンした後全部低い球、ここ相手来なかったら止めて、来たらもう一回奥、ギリギリまで奥、それを繰り返すのよね。全部体ボロボロ、相手も同じだからここはもうちょっと乗り越えないと。ね。OK？ 頑張れよ、大丈夫だよね。大きな展開してチャンスが思う。チャンスと思ったらすぐ体バランスが全然ないよ。全部ボンミスだよ。いい？な、頑張れ、大丈夫、もう一回。思い切ってよ、空回りでここ。
Go to 20 seconds. Go to 20 seconds. Coach.
So the players back on court
Second
with
game.
the second game
Level.
about to begin. It'll be Ravinder
Play.
Prajongjai who will serve. The Thai pair having taken the first 21-11, they have 1 foot in the door. Good defending by Prajongjai there. This is turning out to be quite the rally. Japan happy to defend at the moment. keeping the shuttle in play. That's terrific from Iwanaga.
Service over, 1-love.
She finds the right time to just look. She finds that space, nudges the shuttle, and that just catches the Thai pair completely out of position. The longest rally of the game. That was the first serious rally we've seen in this match, actually. And Japan are made the right start here.
Service over, 1
Missed it.
all.
Nakanishi looking for a net shot from about mid-court. Didn't get enough length. Oh, she hit that with some vengeance,
2-1.
Prajongjai. That's a terrific hit. Look at that, came speeding downwards.
Service over, 2 all. Service over, 3-2.
Just sort of gives you an indication that there might be some nerves. Japan now a game down. It's a must-win game, this one, and there's a lot riding on it, of course. The smallest mistakes will make a difference. That
Service
time on the
over,
return,
3 all.
it's Thailand who make the mistake. Yeah, slower drop. Finds the line. Nakanishi
4,
just skims
3.
the outside line there. On the move, she makes the right decision. Again,
Service over,
aggressive
all.
from Kititharakul at the net. We've seen her been very strong and very difficult to get past in the front court, Kititharakul. They've assumed specific roles here, the Thai pair. Kititharakul
5,
using her
4.
net skills. Find the points as we saw there. And then showing her prowess from the mid
6,
court area.
4.
So they open up a 2-point gap. Iwanaga and Nakanishi, who are making just their second appearance here at the French Open, need to make sure that they stay within touching distance. They made their debut last year,
7,
lost
4.
in the first round. Iwanaga and Nakanishi, to also another tie pair in Pao Sampran and Kititharakul. Here they're in the second round. They've made progress, but they're now finding themselves 3 points adrift. It's gone long. It's the 7th French Open appearance in contrast for Kititharakul and Prajongjai. Best finish was the quarterfinals back in 2021, where they lost to a scratcher, temporary pairing of Fukushima and Higashino. Lost in straight games then. Oh, the slower shots didn't seem to work from the backcourt. Kititharakul opting to play with power. That one landing outside, and these mistakes are proving to be extremely costly to the Japanese. Just outside. The ties exited last year in the second round. Kititharakul and Prajongjai losing to Baek and Lee of Korea in straight games. So looking to get into the quarterfinal here for a second time, which will be their best finish at the French Open. 10-4, 6 points ahead now.
Service over. 5-10. Quick toweling on it.
It's a 6-point run as well for the tie pair. That was cut short, that last one. That's gone long. And so it is Kititharakul and Prajongjai who are starting to turn the screw here. 11-5 up at the mid-game break. They already have that first game in the bag and now have a 6-point advantage after miscommunication from the Japanese. Sees that forehand at the net go long. Nakanishi making the mistake. So we've had 27 minutes of play, and it is the tie pairing of Kititharakul and Prajongjai who are looking in a good position.
20 seconds.
About to restart game
11, 5,
and it's
play.
Kititharakul and Prajongjai who've won 8 of the last 9 points to make themselves in a very secure position. 11-5. Killed off with ease.
12-5.
Ravinder Prajongjai making no mistake. After Kititharakul does all the hard work on the back court, they've exchanged positions here and have delivered nonetheless. Prajongjai and Kititharakul getting to the final at the Arctic Open was their first final of the year. They've had 4 semi-final finishes this year as well, including a bronze medal at the Badminton Asia Championships. And showing off their quality.
5.
here against an in-form Iwanaga and Nakanishi. And at the moment, the tie pair are making them look fairly under par. 8-point lead.
Hold.
Attacking the backhand
14,
of
5.
Nakanishi. Sorry, it was the backhand of Iwanaga. Beg your pardon. Right down the middle. That was confident hitting
15.
from Kititharakul.
Rawinda. Nope,
And they really haven't let up here at all. 10-point lead now. It's all been one-way traffic. And it's come from the tie end.
$16, 5.
They've had the right mix of aggression and patience. Kititharakul and Prajongjai, they're happy to play the long rallies and find their way. Not many that we've seen in this match, and that just tells you that the aggression also has been on point. The faster, more powerful shots coming off the tie racket have been effective. And again, look at that.
17, 5.
Since being 3-4 down in the second game, they have dropped just the 1 point. All the way up until 17-5.
Hold. Service over. 6,
Wow.
17.
That'll be a relief for Iwanaga and Nakanishi because it stops another 7-point run. It just seems that whatever they might challenge now might be a little too late, but you never give up because we have seen bigger gaps being conquered in badminton. Just in Denmark last week, it was the champion Wang Hongyang who was playing in the semi-final against Shi Yuqi, and he came back
17.
from 5-16 down. So it has been done before, which is why you don't give up. Still a 10-point lead here for the Japanese to conquer. Kititharakul and Prajongjai 4 away from a place in the quarters. Yeah. Well defended by Nakanishi. Again, catching Iwanaga out of position
18,
as she sends that
7.
snap at the net a little bit on the wide. Three points away. Low serve. She's just not been able to find her lines,
19,
Nakanishi.
7.
Sorry, Iwanaga made quite a few mistakes and seems to be the target of the tie attack time and time again. That one's gone long, a little too eager from Kititharakul, who's not made too many mistakes at the net. Changed the pace with that forehand from Prajongjai at the back court. Kititharakul looking to kill it, was unsuccessful. Oh, she took it late, Prajongjai. Good defending by Kititharakul here. Clash of rackets. Oof, that was a difficult position that she found herself in. She was right under the shuttle. Unfortunately, Nakanishi, who had done so well to stay in that rally, but look at that. In this kind of lift that Nakanishi hesitates. And so it's got numerous match point opportunities for Thailand.
Service over, 9-20.
One match point saved. Many, many more to go. It's been a long couple of weeks for these two Japanese players. Semi-finals at the Arctic Open in Finland, semi-finals in Denmark. They've had pretty good runs. Maybe it's taken a toll now. Third week on the road. It's a high lift. Yeah, she finds the space right in the middle, Kititharakul. And they're back in the quarterfinals for a second time here at the French Open. They did it in 2021 and again now in 2023. They're into the last eight. Jongkulpan Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai of Thailand, smiling faces, which is not a surprise because they did it in confident fashion. Thai at their aggressive best against Iwanaga and Nakanishi.
Prajongjai 21-11, 21-9.
Secure the straight games win, 21-11, 21-9 in 37 minutes. It was just not their day today. Iwanaga and Nakanishi, as they concede the match to a much better performing pair on the other side of the net. Confirmation of the score, 37 minutes played, 21-11, 21-9 to Kititharakul and Prajongjai. So we've just finished the women's doubles matchup between Japan and Thailand. Thailand coming through in straight games. We're going to move on to mixed doubles next here on court 2.
Hold. 12-5. Game.
You're watching live coverage of the YONEX French Open 2023 here on Court 2. We're into our 6th match of the day, 6 of 8. And that's a mixed doubles encounter between Malaysia and Hong Kong. Go Soon Huat and Chevron Jamie Lai taking on Tang Chun Man and Tse Ying Sweat, the Olympic bronze medalists from Tokyo. That's a match that's coming up here very, very shortly.